Hey everyone, we've got a classic fluff, or rather basic fluff today. Sometimes you just have to go back to the beginning. It kind of feels like this guy is just starting out with all the basic stuff he's peddling. Also, he's Dutch, like me. Well, no, not like me. He's just living in the same country as me. So, obviously, he shall be kicked out of the Kingdom of the Netherlands if he does make it into the Order of the Sillies. And oh boy, I have no doubt in his abilities to become a jester, although he's boring as hell, mates. Holy hell, this man is boring. Please welcome Jouke Elsinga, aka the pure gospel on the flat earth. Oh yeah, he's a Bible thumper extraordinaire, which is rather surprising because I didn't know we still had those in the Netherlands. But here we are.
Hello everyone, welcome at a new episode of the Pure Gospel on the flat earth.
He has to do the flat earth thing. Well, you really know you got a live one when they do that.
My name is Jouke Elsinga.
Yo, what's up, Jouke?
And in today's video I would like to talk with you about flat earth and the burden of proof.
Well, now that was a trippy scene transition. So, the burden of proof, eh? I can't wait.
So, I'd like to share something about my journey into the faith and into the flat earth, basically.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jouke. Now, obviously, I have no issues with you being religious, although it is rather strange you are a Bible thumper in the Netherlands of all places, which might be one of the most irreligious places on the face of this planet. They are a rare breed here. However, we do take a lot of pride in our education systems. So why are you a flat earther? What happened?
So I have this background in apologetics. Apologetics deals with the reliability of the Bible.
Which always raises the question for me. What are you apologizing for? And obviously I'm taking the piss here. But would you also be a presuppositionalist? Because that kinda goes hand in hand with an apologist.
And when studying apologetics, I discovered something about the burden of proof, and atheists are fond of shifting the burden of proof towards the side of theists, or towards the side of people who believe in God.
Right. So I've watched your other video as well on the burden of proof regarding atheism and theism. Let me just nullify that entire video right now with one sentence, because I really don't need more than that. So if I say, look, a fairy. Calm down, Del. Oh shit. Hi, conspiracy cats. I was just doing the thing, you know? Hey, wait a minute. You don't have the monopoly on fairies.
About in space.
Del, calm down. Anyway, if you cannot see the fairy, and I claim it's there, and you don't believe me because there's no evidence for it, I have the burden of proof. Your god is a fairy, Mr. Elsinga.
What a lot of shite. What a lot of weak, pathetic bollocks.
God damn it, Pavlov. Could someone calm down, Del? You know, this is partially your fault there, conspiracy cat.
You're just a prick.
Right. It's just, I find it beyond hilarious.
Piece of shit, prick. Your video's
And this has to do with the topic of the day as well.
The what?
Topic of the day.
Dock of the day?
Topic of the day.
Dock of the day.
Topic of the
I'm
day.
sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Thank you very much, Mr. Otis Redding. But that's not what he said.
Topic of the day.
What is this guy saying?
Topic of the day.
You know, I am also Dutch. And I speak the English much better than you do. What? Never mind, it's probably not important. Please continue.
And it was actually when looking into apologetics that I came across this video of Dr. Robertson Janis.
Dr. Robertson Janis. That man was not a doctor. He was a pseudoscientist with the pseudoscientific belief that the Earth is the center of the entire bloody universe. Also called Geocentrism, right? Don't tell me you think the Earth is the bloody center of the bloody universe, you bloody Jouke.
On a geocentrism, and geocentrism obviously deals with the Earth being stationary, so the Earth does not move, and the heavenly bodies basically revolving around the stationary Earth.
That's all fine and dandy. If you'll excuse me for a moment.
So, after finishing looking into that, I came across this video of Mark Sargent.
Mark Sargent? Wait, what?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Because Mark Sargent, you are a fucking idiot.
It's called Flat Earth Clues. And I suggest you all to watch this video, because it's an amazing video, and he's done some excellent work when it comes to promoting flat Earth. So
Now, what the hell is going on? Can everybody just calm the fuck down? Also, excellent is not the word you're looking for, Mr. Elsinga.
from my side over here, I want to thank him for that, and I suggest you all to go to his channel and watch his videos on flat Earth.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll just find a big green button to play his video. I mean, really, he does more harm than good to your special little group.
I don't agree with him on everything.
Well, look at you. You're learning. Except you should just take one step further than that. And with that I mean, disregarding everything he says about the flat Earth. And with that I mean, stop being a flat earther.
But I think his stance on flat Earth is quite good.
Why do you hate me, Mr. Elsinga?
That is basically about my journey.
Uh-huh. And if we keep this up, I'm gonna earn a lot of air miles while we're traveling off-screen for unrelated reasons. I'm sure.
Into the flat Earth, but when you then discover that the Earth is flat,
Spiffy! So you basically have evidence the Earth is flat now. Mind if I ask you to present it? He asked while knowing the answer.
you'll encounter all kinds of people who will try to ridicule you.
Well, you know, if he does too... okay. Speak of the devil.
My name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat Earth closet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you sure about the type of closet you're talking about, Mr. Logan Paul? Pick that up. Now, what in the hell possessed you to step into my realm, Mr. Logan? Mr. Paul? No, scratch that. I do believe it's time for you to leave, right now. I do not take kindly to dick flutes, and you might be the biggest dick flute on this entire planet.
I'm gonna kill you!
Uh-huh, I'm sure you are, buddy. Come on, get along there.
Put my whole life.
Ah, stop whining, you're just a little trolling, so... What did you actually put on the line, Huh. Well, that's a fancy car you got there. What is it? A bandwagon? There you go, kiddo. Bye-bye.
And who do an appeal to authority who say, well, but you don't agree with science, and science says that the Earth is a globe, a spinning globe, and they will do an appeal to general
what? General authority? That's not how science works, buddy.
opinion.
My god, you really are basic, aren't you? So what you're basically saying in your basic way is that you haven't a clue what science is or how it works. This is so nostalgic.
So that the majority of the people obviously disagrees with me.
Really? Are we gonna go into victim mentality mode right now? Why can't these people speak like adults? What the hell is going on with them? Oh, everyone is against me. Everyone is mean. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm the first to admit I'm an immature bastard. But that's mostly in terms of satire and comedy. However, disagreeing with someone doesn't mean they hate you. And they're not ridiculing you, they're ridiculing your ideas because they are ridiculous. Here's a hint. Don't be ridiculous.
And in thinking that the Earth is flat.
Wow, it looked like it hurt.
And then they will say, well, but what about all the satellites?
Uh-huh. What about the satellites?
We use satellite communication every day. So how can you deny this? How can you deny their existence?
Well, this seems like a valid question, so what's the problem? He says pretending he doesn't know what the problem is according to these flurfs.
And then they will say, and what about the ass?
Oh, so we're moving on. Wait a minute, what did you just say? The ass? What about the ass? I don't know, what about the ass? He did not say that. I know he didn't say that, but it sounded like he said that.
Why then don't people fall off from the edge?
He did. Don't tell me you don't hear that. He said ass. Okay, Google. No, never mind.
Okay.
So how do we respond to this?
Oh, you are gonna respond to that. And here I was, just expecting you to go down some kind of list, and not doing anything with the list. Carry on.
And who has the burden of proof when it comes to the shape of the Earth?
Well, that's a weird way of formulating that question. I mean, we have demonstrated the Earth to be a globe. And just because you don't like the evidence, doesn't mean it's not true, now is it? So, this evidence is falsifiable, so go right ahead, buddy. Falsify the evidence we have. I mean, we have met our burden of proof, which just so happens to destroy your entire argument. But please, dazzle me with your claim we still have the burden of proof for something that we've demonstrated to be.
Well, the globe Earthers say that the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, or actually over that speed.
It seems you have a problem with not understanding the difference between just saying things and demonstrating things, but go on.
So while none of our sensory experience indicates that the Earth is rotating.
Huh? What the hell does that mean? I guess you meant to say we can't feel that motion using our senses. Now, this is mostly because they are, for one, negligible, and our senses aren't even close to being sensitive enough to even attempt to detect that.
And it absolutely makes no sense whatsoever.
Huh, well, now you're just saying things. It doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense whatsoever. What is that even? That's not even an attempt at an argument.
And then they say that there are actually people living at the downside of this and at the sides of this spinning ball.
The downside and the side of the spin... Oh god damn it, put it on screen. This is how gravity works, not like you think with there is just one down and shit. Fucking hell, what the hell is that guy doing?
So this makes no sense whatsoever.
Uh-huh, and contrary to popular belief, I don't like to repeat myself.
And there are no experiments indicating that this is even possible.
Well, apart from the fact the movement of the objects in the sky, such as stars, the moon, other planets and the sun, and their angles throughout the year, the actual rotation around Polaris and Sigma Octantis, you know, the North and the South Pole stars, time zones, the upside down moon as seen from the southern hemisphere, certain northern hemispherical constellations not visible from the southern hemisphere, and vice versa, mountains, buildings, boats, having their bottoms cut off. This is even more obvious for mountains because they are bloody huge, and no amount of atmospherical distortion or refraction can account for the bottoms being cut off. Perspective does not cause bottoms to being cut off from objects. That is basically caused by the ball we live on doing its thing. And that's just a small list of examples which prove the globe. Not to mention all of that and many more demonstrable things like this can only work on a spherical surface. The angles will never work on a flat plane, no matter how much wishful thinking you throw at it.
So if someone says to you, well, why then don't people fall off this edge?
Oh, for fuck's sake, will you stop pronouncing it as ass? It's edge. Edge. I mean, listen. Okay, Google, how do you pronounce edge?
That's pronounced edge.
Yeah, see? It's not ass. Thank you, Google.
Always a pleasure.
Then you should just respond by saying, well, and where are then all the experiments of all the objects sticking to the sides of a spinning ball? Where are they? Are there even any?
You're living on it. That's such a stupid idea for an experiment. How do you expect it to work within the gravitational influence of the bloody planet, Mr. Elsinga? I mean, you'd need a rather big ball to even attempt a gravitational experiment inside a laboratory. You know what else works? Throwing an object in a general direction. Why does it curve down towards the ground and not up towards the sky? I mean, if you base it on density like you like to do, it should in fact go upwards because there's less density going towards the top of the atmosphere. You just don't understand any of this, do you? And why the hell did I ask that question? I mean, seriously.
Well, obviously the answer is no. So there you have it.
Oh, alright. Never mind all the vacuum chamber tests that actually prove the bloody gravity is a thing and air resistance is a thing and the thing I just said is a thing. There's a thing. You just don't understand the thing. But yeah, you said no, so probably it's all make-believe and fake and all that kind of good stuff you guys love, right? Why am I so frustrated? I don't know why. Oh wait, you are still here.
I came across an interesting video and I want to share this one with you as well, and it once again emphasizes that the burden of proof when it comes to the debate about the shape of the Earth is actually at the side of the globe Earth.
And I'll link that video in the description, because I'm focusing on you. Not to mention the video you want to showcase is nothing more than this Alan Daves fella just going down the list of the flat earth rhetoric, which has already been demonstrated to be fallacies or just plain wrong. But once again, the burden of proof is indeed on the one making the claim. We made the claim the Earth is a globe, and then we demonstrated that using various methods. We have met our burden of proof. And as I said before, your special little idea has been replaced by this improved model. And contrary to popular belief, something about repeating and shit.
God absolutely hates these ideas.
How do you know? Also, that just came out of left field.
These lies.
Yeah, I heard something about that he doesn't like lies. So why does God lie himself? There's plenty of examples of him lying. Not to mention all the flat earthers get all kinds of demonstrable evidence thrown at them and they lie about the results. Which I find quite interesting.
And I think that is why we should hate them as well.
Well, that seems like a completely waste of time. Hating ideas because... reasons? Although I'm pretty sure there's something missing in your translation towards English, because I'm pretty sure you don't hate ideas, you want to deny them. That's probably what you meant, right?
So that's why I'm putting out these videos, because I love truth and I want to expose lies.
I'm sure you think you're doing that, but you are in fact presupposing ideas and making damn sure they are unfalsifiable, so you and I cannot prove or disprove them because you claim you are not making any claims, while at the same time saying the earth is flat. Sounds like your apologetics is being applied to something you don't understand, which is entirely as expected from someone trying to reason using religious or rather theistic methods, fueled by all the fallacies known to man. So, well done, I guess?
So in Romans actually deals with this kind of nonsense.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the irony is just too damn... I'll be right back!
Here you have a text dealing with it.
So you're not
So
gonna...
this was it for today.
No, hold on. We're just gonna go back and read it then. Making me do work and shit. So, Romans and some kind of number. Who cares? For although they knew God, they did not honor him as God and give thanks to him. But they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools. Yeah, so basically stop questioning and stop thinking and just obey and follow. Right, that seems quite counterproductive and probably one of the causes for the Dark Ages. Oh shit, what's that? Did it backfire? Well, too bad, mate. Here, I'll throw a much spiffier bit of banter your way instead. If you can't do something smart, do something right. And always keep in mind, whatever happens, happens.
So this was it for today. Thank you all for watching and I hope to see you at the next episode of the Pure Gospel on the Flat Earth.
Oh, sure, mate, but didn't you forget your Flat Earth gang sign? So yeah, that was a bit of basic shit from a basic flurf. Ah, the nostalgia was dripping off this video from beginning to end, basically. You gotta work on it some more, Mr. Elsinga. You've got a dark future ahead of you. So without further ado, welcome to the Order of the Silly, Jouke Elsinga. Or rather, the thing you just said. I hope you enjoy your stay, and remember to leave the kingdom as of right now. Hi everyone, thanks for watching, and oh boy, this was a bit of a collab, wasn't it? Well, to some extent at least. I mean, we've got ourselves a bit of Dell, Conspiracy Cats, and of course Team Skeptic, meeting Bruce Lee. I hope you're alright, mate. You got some superpowers, but Bruce kicks like a mule, as I'm sure you just found out for yourself. I do apologize for the strange guy Logan Paul fellow showing up out of the blue. He was not invited, but somehow he invites himself, right? Anyway, if you see what you like... What the hell was that? Oh, I'm gonna leave that in. If you like what you see, make sure to tickle that bell and do some stuff to the subscribe button, and heck, for good measure, do some things to the like button. And turns out there's a comment section. Ah, you gotta love a good outro, right, mates? Bye-bye! What a funny sentence I just screwed up. Oh well, gotta love it. You know what to say, self-deprecation is the best form of humor.